Hey everybody, how you doing, John?
Hello, good evening, and good morning, and it depends on, I guess, where you are in the world,
There
huh?
you are,
There you are. Hi,
wherever
Andrew.
you are.
There you are.
Cool.
Buckaroo Banzai.
So yeah, as people are coming in, welcome everybody. Let us know where you are watching from.
Hi,
And
come on in.
so yeah, for today we are here for editing is now easy peasy. My friend John and I going over some Adobe Premiere Pro. Do you want to talk briefly about it? Just a little intro.
I will talk briefly about how much I love Adobe Premiere, and of course, me being a big Adobe fan anyway, it is an integral part of my workflow. I do a lot of video now, and started out just doing graphics and had to learn video. And as time goes on, Premiere just keeps getting better and better. And we're going to talk a little bit about some of the new features, specifically some of the audio features that are in the new Premiere beta. And you may have already seen some of them, but we're going to go over some of them anyway. Some of them may be new to you, but hopefully not boring. And if we get out of this learning something and having some fun, then I say we had a successful time.
Cool. Excellent. And we got some people coming in. So my friend
Howdy from
Steven
Houston.
here.
Go Astros. Woo. Okay, sorry.
Steven from Prescott Valley, Arizona.
Hey,
And
Prescott.
Barb is here. Good to see you here, Barbara. Switching
Barb
to
and
YouTube.
Steven, Joel.
Joel
Howdy.
from Houston. Yeah.
All
Good to
right.
see you, Joel.
I'm just 3 hours away from you, Joel.
I think
Well,
Joel is
depending
from Los Angeles.
on how fast you drive, I guess.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot to go over. You want to jump on in and
Well, I don't mind if I do. Yeah, if that's okay with you guys. Yeah, let's.
before we begin, let me just remind people. So, for those who are watching from the Facebook groups, please give StreamYard permission to show your name and profile pics so I'll be able to credit you when you comment or ask questions. That's right underneath the live in the description. Just scroll down a little bit until you see the link, streamyard.com/Facebook. Click on that, give permissions, jump on back. And we have Joel saying you must be in Austin.
Oh, I wish my daughter's in Austin. Austin's a cool place, man. I'm actually up the road in Tyler, Texas. Woo, salute. Yeah, we're up in Tyler. It's I think America's best kept secret. We love it here, so
Sweet.
it's great.
And then Steven says, I taught Premiere Pro 1.5 for Linda, lynda.com.
Oh, wow.
Lots of changes. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I bet you've seen a lot of changes through the years. Yeah, very cool. I'd like to have seen 1.5, what that was like, compared that to this one. So yeah, we're in the beta version, and so you probably
Switched
aware
over.
that yeah, we're switched over. Oh, we're here. We're here. There it is.
There
Here's
you
my
are.
interface right here. So where to start? Where to start? Okay, I promised I would try to keep this moving. So I'm gonna try to keep going fast, and if you have questions, I'll be glad to either answer them along the way or at the end or whatever. And I'll just do my best to keep everybody along with us at this pace.
Following along.
So we took a Vegas vacation. So my son graduated from high school. He wanted to go on a trip, and we said, okay, yeah, within reason, we can go somewhere. Where would you like to go? And we thought, well, I don't know where he's going to pick. He wanted to go to Vegas. Thought, awesome, great, we'll have a great time. We did that, and I took all this video with my iPhone, and I haven't done much with it. I never did post anything to social media, so I'd like to rectify that today, if that's okay, in front of all of you guys. So what better place to do that in the new beta version of Premiere Pro? And if you don't have that for whatever reason, that's fine. You can go to the Creative Cloud apps like this. Oh, and see, look, I got to update mine, but that's okay. I'm not going to update it right now. I'll update it when we're done. But you just go over to all your apps, and then you go down to the beta apps, and you see all of them right here. And you just install that sucker and enjoy. And there are particularly in this version, there are a lot of cool new audio features, and the interface itself looks a little bit different than what you might be used to.
Cool.
So we're going to start out. I've got all my assets already loaded here in the project panel. So we'll just zoom in, and you can see that I just used a template they have, a 1080p template when I started off everything, and it automatically just gives you these little folders to put all your assets into. So I put all my footage into here, as you see. So yeah, there we go. So let's start with where should we start with? We can, double click on here. We can see everything in my program panel, and I've already got my in and out points kind of roughly marked where I'd like it. There's the Bellagio fountains there. Let's see. We got that's my boy there. He's pointing up. He needs to cut his hair, but that's okay. He's a good guy. And he's pointing at something. I think we're on Fremont Street. There's some guy flying by. And so other scenes from Vegas. We're going to put all this together and try to make just a nice little quick movie out of this. Cool? All right. Any questions yet?
No,
Other than
Zephyria says hi to both.
Hi, Zephyria. Glad you came. Let's see. I think I kind of like this shot here. So we have this shot. I'm going up an escalator, and we have this big reveal of this glorious lobby at the Venetian Hotel, right? So we can start there, or we can start with an establishing shot. That's how all good movies start with. Da-da, the Venetian there. So I kind of did a pan down reveal there. Just shot this on my iPhone, so it's nothing earth shattering. So let's get started. All right. What better way to start than with a title? Okay. So you could just start and do everything from scratch. You can go in here and you can just use like Vegas vacation and something like that. There you go. To start with, and you can change your fonts and all that stuff. You can do that and animate it all in there. Or if you're in a hurry, which we often are, you can just go up here to your essential graphics panel right here on the right. I'll zoom into that. So when I press the wrong button, I get the emojis because I'm a spaz.
Just title it with a bunch of emojis.
That'd be fine. That'd be great. And so, yeah. One little tip and trick, again, you may be, and I'm sorry if you're an experienced Premiere user and this is all old hat to you. Hello, Richard from Chicago. If you press the tilde key on your upper left on your keyboard, depending on what part you have highlighted, it will maximize that. So if you need a little more real estate to see your timeline, or you'd like, for whatever reason, to see your project panel a little bit better, you want to kind of expand on that, that's cool. Or if you want to just see full screen of that, so tilde key, so kind of a toggle to do that. And again, you power users, if you're out there, you already knew that, but there you go. So I'm in the essential graphics panel now. So I thought, I want to make this thing. How about I typed in Vegas, Las Vegas, or Vegas intro, and wouldn't you know it, there were several things from Adobe stock that had that. So I went ahead and just bit the bullet, and I got one. And I went ahead and I've already downloaded it, and I've got it sitting in here. So I'm just going to just drag it in here from the essential graphics panel. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, it does not match the sequence of settings. That's fine. You know what? I don't care about that. So we'll just keep the existing settings. And there we go. So we quick and dirty right there. And all you got to do is you can change your font and stuff like that. So I'm going to show this in the text panel. Okay, I'm in the text panel over here, and we like Vegas, but I don't want titles. I want vacay. Vegas vacay. There it is. Your subtext goes here. Let's see. The Williams. What do we say? Adventure.
That's good. Yeah.
So give it a second, and it will. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. I'll do without the exclamation point. There we go. Yeah, it looks pretty sharp right there. And that was super easy right there. And then press your space bar, and you can kind of preview that. Da-da-da-da. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. So I also, okay, now here's where we're going to kind of play with some of the new sound features. And this is what excites me because I have a background in broadcasting. I did 10 years of radio production. And so I'm really excited about audio. And like when waveform editing came on the scene, so I go way back. I go way back to like reel-to-reels and stuff, and like slicing stuff with a razor blade and stuff like that. I could tell you stories, but I'll spare you. Waveform editing came up on it was amazing. It just changed my life. I love that. And so if you work with Adobe Audition, you'll see a lot of the features that are in Audition are now in Premiere. They keep adding stuff into it. So I barely use Audition anymore. I just do it right there in Premiere now. It's fantastic. So I did this little narration here, and I did it on my phone in the bathroom. So it doesn't sound great, but I did it on purpose because I want to show you how you can clean up audio and make it sound pretty good. Let's see. Did I not load the narration in there? I guess I didn't. Okay, let me do that real quick. Un momento, por favor. Let's see. Narration. I had it right here. Audio. Narration. Audio. There we go. Okay. Here's my little narration piece. I'm going to just drag that in right there. Cool. Now, let me know if you can. I hope you can hear this.
Eldest son Benjamin graduated from high school.
Okay, great. Awesome. Great. Very important because we were talking about audio. I want you to be able to hear. So, okay, so here's the original audio. It's kind of, you could tell I did it on a not so great microphone. It was my phone, and did it in the bathroom where there's echo and
When my
stuff.
oldest son Benjamin graduated from high school, we told him we'd take him on a trip, anywhere of his choosing, of course, within reason. He chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
Okay, right? So then we're going to have that, and then the logo's just going to kind of.
Sin City, Las Vegas.
So then the logo will reveal when I say Sin City, Las Vegas. Okay, right? But
Cool.
let's do something about that audio, for crying out loud. Okay, so we're going to go over here to the effects panels over on the right, and I'll just zoom in here on Essential Sound. Essential Sound. All right, so I'll zoom back out just a little bit because it's awfully big. All right, so you can say, okay, you have like 4 different categories of audio, right? You have dialogue, music, sound effects, and ambient noise, which would be like, I don't know, like wind or like rustling leaves or city sounds, something like that. That'd be ambient. Sure. But this is dialogue. But Premiere is very smart, and their AI is really impressive. So we're going to just auto tag it, and I have faith that it's going to, yeah. Okay, so you see that the panel changed. Ooh, this is the exciting part. So you see here we have a number of options now, because now they see, oh, you got dialogue here. You have some presets. So yeah, you can do that. I even have some that I made. Or you can just kind of tweak it yourself. I like to tweak it myself because I am a control freak. So let's see what happens if we press the enhance button on here. Now this is the secret sauce that'll melt your brain right here.
And is this AI?
This is AI here. So I'm going to play that back and see.
Benjamin graduated from high school. We told him we'd take him on a trip, anywhere of his choosing, of course, within reason. He chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
So it sounds. So here's
choosing, of course, within reason.
Okay, that's with the enhancement. Without.
He chose Sin City, Las.
Okay, so you see that there's quite a difference. It's a lot. Yeah. It kind of beefed up the voice a little bit better. Took out some of that echo in the room. I don't know if you can hear that.
We take him on a trip, anywhere of his choosing, of course, within reason. He chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
So right, sounds better, right? I think it's a nice improvement there. Okay, so there's some cool new stuff here in the.
So Steven says that.
Yeah, Steven.
He records his audio in the master closet, surrounded by clothing
Yes.
hanging on the rods.
I do the same thing. It's a great sound room. It's like the most soundproof room in our house. I do the same thing. I love to hear somebody else does that, man. Thank you, Stephen, for saying that.
Cool.
Oh man, that's great. It's like my recording. I'm in the recording booth right now. Don't bother me. So you'll see there's some new cool stuff here. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit on this. You see that now this is new in the Essential Sound. You see that there's a little thing here. It says it identifies that particular sound clip as narrator's voice, right? As dialogue. The little man speaking. Oops, I pressed. Well, now I've just really messed it up here. You press one key and it all goes to pot. I'll tell you what. Okay, here we go. All right, so we got that. Okay, we got to build this movie. It said, like, say, Williams, you got to build this movie in 30 minutes or you're fired. No, that hasn't happened yet, but you know, we are under the gun. You know, we have to hurry. So things like this, these quick enhancements, this AI enhancement stuff, where you just literally press one button and it sounds so much better. And little stock assets like this Adobe thing here, this title thing. All I had to do was just change the words. I mean, that's great. So now I'm going to go to my effects panel, and I have some that I put JW favorites that are some that I use a lot. So like audio transitions, for example, you can change that there. So you have this constant gain, exponential fade, all this stuff here. Or you can, and I'm going to zoom in again. They have, this is new in the beta version. You see right here, this little square here. And when my cursor goes to the little plus sign, the little multi thing here, you can click and drag that and it fades in, you know, get down, you get like a different kind of type of
like a
fade.
curve. Reminds me like Photoshop curves.
It's exactly what it is, just for audio. It's exactly what it is. So that's super handy. And if you have two clips together, you can actually do crossfades. So I'll tell you what, I'll just kind of, just for grins, real quick, put these two together, and it's going to re-enhance the speech. So if I take this little guy here, and if I go, try it again. I may not have them together. There, if I just do that, and I may not have well, ideally, they would crossfade, but yeah, I must have done something wrong. So I'll find another way to demonstrate that where it actually works. I've never actually tried it like that before, and I guess it's just I'm doing something wrong. So I'm sure y'all power users are going, hey, you know, you can't do that. So let's see. We need some sort of a transition here. That's no problem. We got several up here. Let's do video transitions. We can have, how about a zoom? We can do like a zoom, zoom, cross zoom. That could be fun. We can just have it.
He chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
So it just kind of flies in like that. Sure, why not?
He chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
Okay, right. Oh, we can even, if you want to. We used to do this in radio all the time.
City.
Right there where I say Las Vegas. I'm going to do a cut there. C, boop. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to copy that. So Alt, click, make a copy of it. And then I'm going to nudge it. Oops. Nudge it. Just over just a little bit. Right? Just like that.
Sin City, Las Vegas.
So probably a bit too much. There we go.
City, Las Vegas.
Yeah, we used to do that in the radio all the time. Double up the voice. It sounds
fun.
like Sunday, be there. All right, so we did that. Okay, let's just bring in some more fun stuff here. We have that scene there where I was talking about where we went up the Bellagio or wherever the heck it was. I'm going to cut off some of this because we don't need so much. It's lagging a bit. I apologize.
City, Las Vegas.
And then, okay, so we'll do that. And then we'll do maybe another cross zoom here would be good. See what that looks like. It's a great thing about being the editor. You got all this power. I think this would look good. All right. So then we're going up the escalator and ta-da, there we go. Or we can, or you know what? I think we were going to use this one instead. Okay, can I show you one more quick thing? A little power user tip.
Cool.
Is that okay?
You're doing
All right.
fine.
All right, cool. I am going to go to on this little thing here, this little icon, tiny icon. Zoom in. See that little guy there? It says FX.
Mhm.
Going to right click on that, and I'm going to go time remapping speed. So now, right now, it's just normal speed. But right here, I want it to like speed up. We call it a speed ramp. So I'm going to put like a P for my pen tool and go boop. And I am going to increase the speed here, like quite a bit. Maybe more, even more. And then we can drag these handles out a little bit to kind of smooth the speed transition, kind of level it out. We got those curves again. So let's see how that looks.
Las Vegas.
We'll give it a chance to render here. I may bring this in a little bit sooner here too. There we go.
Sin City, Las Vegas.
Okay, so I'm gonna press enter here. I need to pre-render this so it's not so jumpy. I want to I'm pre-rendering all this stuff. So give me a second. Sorry. This is my computer. I got
My oldest son Benjamin graduated City, Las Vegas.
So a little speed ramp there, so it kind of sped up that transition down. I don't know if you caught that or not, but anyway.
Las Vegas.
So yeah, there you go. A little speed ramp there, and then this shows there's a Venetian, and then we'll have maybe this part here, and then we can do another quick speed ramp. Why not? Here, like that, right? This is advanced stuff here, so sorry if I'm getting. But then the power users are kind of going, yeah. I've done that a million times. And then we'll do another speed ramp here where it gets right here. It'll go back to, got to do the right thing though. Time remapping speed, duh. And then P for pen tool. Draw a little point there. And go back to V. These shortcuts are lifesavers. Am I right, boy?
Steven says it used to be a lot harder to do.
A whole lot. I know, right? That's why I decided to call this easy peasy, because I figured hey, if I can do this, anybody can for sure. So yeah, we'll have a little, and then maybe just a little, let's see, video transition. We'll do a little cross dissolve. Why not? Right there. Oops. How to zoom in. Or not. Okay. Well, sometimes it just doesn't want to behave, but no, I think it looks better without it. You gotta hold your mouth just right, or else. There we go. So yeah, there we go. And it goes whoop up there. I think this may be a 4K clip. I'm not sure. Let me see. What's the size of this thing? Oh, it is. It's no wonder. I was like, seems awfully. It's taking up a lot of space there. There we go. Some of the stuff I did was in 4K. Some of it was just like you have mixed footage. I'm sure if you do video, you're going to be like you'll see that a lot of that mixed footage, mixed frame rates, and colors, all kinds of stuff. So that's a whole other session and a half, is like color grading. Oh my gosh. And I'm still trying to, come to grips with being good at that. That's it's not easy. And I gotta say, I'll admit I'm color impaired. All right, well, on with the video. Keep going. Keep going. Let's see. We'll do a couple more. Well, you can just toss all these in here. The Bellagio Fountain. I'm just going to toss these in here in no particular order. There's a helicopter tour we took, but oh goodness. See, now that one, the scale is, there we go. Because I think I shot it with one of those little moment anamorphic lenses. Have you seen those where you could put on your phone? I was using those for some of these shots. So used a little moment anamorphic.
Have you ever flown in a helicopter before?
No, it was exhilarating.
Scary?
The helicopter pilot, this guy on the right, that's my wife Robin. She's sitting in the middle. So we're riding shotgun with this maniac. I don't know if he flew in Vietnam or something, but he said, well, just below us, they're building the new sphere. At the time they were building the sphere. And said, it's directly below us, and I'd show it to you, but oh, what the heck? He turns the helicopter completely sideways, and everybody screams.
Wow.
And I just remember going, cool. So I check my seatbelt. Yep, we're good. Yeah. Okay. There's a good spot right there. So just use that bit right there. I don't want to use the whole helicopter.
How many in one helicopter?
I think there were 6 of us. 6 of us all together. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, that's a fun time. Highly recommend if you go to Vegas or anywhere. If you get a chance to do a helicopter tour anywhere, it's a blast. Another pro tip here. Okay, so the backward slash key will show your like everything on your timeline. Show your entire timeline width. So if you want a quick view, if you're like you're zoomed into here, and you want to like quickly go out to here without having to scroll back out, just hit your backward slash key and there's everything. Boop, ta-da. Okay, cool. I'm just going to keep, let's see, what do we have here? There's the love sign. Sure, let's throw that in there. And here, you really see the anamorphic lens here on this one. Let's see. Again, it's 4K, so apologies. If you ever get a chance to go to any Meow Wolf, by the way, I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but there's a strange interactive art installation. There's one in Denver. There's one in Santa Fe, its original location. There's one just down the road from me in Grapevine, which is amazing. And there's one in Vegas, and it's probably the most amazing and eye-popping.
I like the name. I like the name.
Meow Wolf. Andrew, it's right up your alley, man. If you ever get a chance, I highly recommend it. It's I don't know how to describe it, and I'm not even going to try. I'll just have to see it for yourself. That's good. And then I also threw in a couple photos. Let's see. Yeah, at the end.
It's a restaurant and bar or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There was a bar made of ice. Did I get that in there? I'll throw that in there. There's a little, made entirely of ice.
The food good too?
At that place, they didn't have food. They just had drinks. But I mean, Vegas. I mean, there's good food everywhere.
Yeah.
I'd go just back. I swear, I would go back just to eat. That's where my priorities are.
Sounds fun though.
So, yeah, there's a lot to do. So, and then there's just a still image of us taking a selfie that I'll just kind of wrap up with. So, and then at the end, you can just, I like to dip to black. So you just drag that on there. Piece of cake. Now, okay, so I got all my clips, and you can have transitions here, but for the sake of time, so there's the little love thing at the Venetian. There's
John.
Yeah.
Someone's here. Happy Teach says, "What's up, superstars? Andrea's here."
All right. Well, now we can get started.
Good to see you,
Glad-
Andrew.
Good to see you, Andrea. Glad you're here. Thanks for gracing us with your presence. I appreciate that very much. Great job on your last one, of course, Andrea. She's a great teacher. If you get a chance to check out her YouTube channel, please do, because
Yep.
it's always fun.
Cool.
So yeah, we'll do a little time remapping on this one too. We'll do a little speed ramp on this one because I love doing speed ramps. Boosh. So again, right click on the little FX thing there. What else is on that little FX thing, you ask? Well, let's see. You have different things you can do. The little filters and things you throw in there. You can adjust your opacity real quick like that. But I typically just use it for time remapping. So yeah, you go in here and then you just, all I'm doing is taking this line here and I'm going down here and dragging it up. That makes everything go. See the percentage bars going faster. We're at 200% speed. Let's see. What do we dare go up to? A little 300 or 300 neighborhood? Sure. Yeah. Now you can set it to where it'll like ripple delete. Oh, here, another pro tip. Here we go. Boop. Just click that little area there and then Alt and delete and ripples delete. Now ripple delete is what it takes, like it closes up the gaps and it drags everything on your timeline down, to where you have your cursor. Does that make sense? Down to so from this clip to this clip. So I'll do it again. So let's say I have like a whole bunch of stuff up here. I'm pointing at my screen. I have a whole bunch of stuff up here. But you want to move everything so that these two are connecting, this one and this one, right? So it's just Alt or Option. I'm sorry, but what is it on Windows? It's been so long. Option on Windows, is that right? Yeah, Option
on a Mac, Alt on a PC, right?
That's right. I'm sorry, Alt on a PC. Yeah, I'm still thinking PC terms. How long have I been using Mac? Anyway, good Lord. Yeah, Option and delete, or Alt if you're a Windows guy, which apparently I still am. So there we go. And yeah, we could throw in some transitions here. I guess we could just do this. Oops. Well, what have I done? Backslash. See how handy that is when you're a spaz like me. You can just hit your backslash key and everything's back. Cross zoom. We'll just do a cross zoom.
Cool.
And see. So I am going to, you could set it as the default transition, which I like to do that. I'll go ahead and do that for now. So I'm just going to, so whenever you have a transition, it's going to automatically not cross zoom. I don't want cross zoom as my, I want cross dissolve as my default. Sorry, my bad. And anyway, when you do cross dissolve, you get little things like this. So got a little speed ramp here where it goes, and there's my lovely wife, Robin. Hi, Robin. And there we are on Fremont Street and me being a dork. Now, something's missing from this. Audio is a big part of this. And again, I promised we'd talk a lot about audio and I haven't done that. So I'm sorry, but we're going to rectify that right now. We're going to add let's add some sound effects first. I like to do that. So we'll add a little bit of audio. So I have a Busy City Street. I went ahead and got from my little personal stash. Let's see. Effects controls. I'm going to let's see. Yeah. I'm going to add this to believe, how about here on this Fremont Street section here? So let's see. I got some street noise here. Do that. I don't care so much about that, but the part where Ben is, we can add some ambience there. Now you look here that Premiere took it upon itself, because it is wise to show that this is ambient sound here. It'll zoom in here. Or would it recognize my voice as narration or as dialogue? it recognizes this as ambient noise. Thought that was pretty awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. It didn't recognize it. It recognized it as a waveform. So it's kind of funny. It's not always foolproof. It thinks this is dialogue. So that's okay. We can fix that. It's not a big deal. We can go back and tag that is ambience. So this is ambience. Okay, cool. Not a problem. So yeah, we'll have a little bit of ambient street noise there to kind of enhance the, but right there. And we'll have it cut off right about here. Right there, right? And remember we have that little square there where we can just fade stuff out. We're just gonna do that. Fade it out. Cool. And I guess we can do the same thing on the front end. Do that faded in. So now,
Las Vegas.
so I have a little bit of, so yeah, okay, that's nice, little ambience. Okay, that's a good start. I have a water fountain effect because there's water right there. And again, this was shot in 4K, so I'm going to bring that scale down just a little bit so we see more of the scene. I'm going to drag that on to the audio side, and there's some water. Oops. Yeah. So I took the sound out of these videos, and I'm adding in my own is what I'm doing. These originally had sound, but I took the sound out because I wanted to add my own. Sounds like water to me. If you click on up and down this little bar here, can you see that okay? I'll zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's a little better. This bar that goes all across the whole thing, that raises and lowers your volume, by the way. So it's a quick way to adjust your volume is just by clicking and dragging that. So, and you see, like, okay, we're at -1 dB there. And if you double click it, you could see, you get a good view in your program screen there of the audio waveforms. Okay, so yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, cool. And oh, we have a crowd cheering sound effect too. So I thought I'd add that. So we're gonna add that to. Oh, but look, I've run out of tracks. Oh no, what am I gonna do? No problem. I'm gonna right click on here. I'm gonna click add tracks. I'm gonna add tracks. So I don't really need any more video tracks. So 0 for that. But I would like to add an audio track. So actually I want to add 2 because we're going to have music later. So let's add 2. Boop, boop. And look at there. It gives you 2 more empty tracks. Just like that. And we'll fade these into, and oops. Got to get that little crosshatch thing. Okay. All right, cool. Almost like being there, right? All right. And, oh, I have a little swoosh sound effect that I also was going to throw in here. I don't know if it's, so when we're going up the escalator, you see that, you hear the little swoosh sound. So let's see if that works. Kind of subtle, but you know, these little things add up. All right, so that's great. But we don't have any music. Oh man, what am I going to do? God, okay, so you don't want to have any strikes against you on your YouTube channel or whatever. You don't want to have any copyright infringement, right? We got to find royalty-free music. It's hard to find, but not in Adobe Premiere. And we have a solution for that. We will fix that right now. Why am I talking like that? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to undock this from the, you can do this. You can undock the panel if you want to. No one's going to care. It's just us. So I can expand this a little bit so I can see a little bit. So you have all kinds of stuff. So I went here to Essential Sound and I went to Browse Adobe Stock. And we got all kinds of stuff. I mean, there is a ton of goodies here. So I'm thinking something. Let's go by a mood. And when you're in Vegas, I mean, hopefully you're happy. Hopefully, like Andrea, and you're happy. Happy this time. But if you're happie, then you're even better. Let's see. So you can preview this. Let's see what sounds good. Tribe Streets. So
The reason he chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
Happy is always happy. Well, yeah. Positive, happy pop.
The reason he chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
That's okay. Still not quite so that you can.
The reason he chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
That's if you're like, you're rolling like a G. How about hip hop for this?
The reason he chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
That's happy, but with something a little more energy to it, I'm thinking, right? Let's see. Get upbeat lo-fi hip hop.
The reason he chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
That's not bad. Can we come back to that one? Okay.
The reason he chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
Kind of corporate sounding right there, isn't it? Yeah. This is chill hip hop. Let's see. What would happen if we typed in Vegas? I don't know. Let's see. Grifting in Vegas?
The reason he chose Sin City, Las Vegas. The reason he chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
I don't know. This says angry on it as far as, but I kind of like, or was he snappy?
The reason he chose Sin City.
Relax. No, I like this one. Let's just pick this one. Let's just pick this one. Okay, so I am going to bring it on. I'm just simple as dragging and dropping it onto your sound panel, right? On the timeline. Okay, that's great. We got it. But here's a problem. Look at that. Look how long it is. It's long. Okay, how long is our video? Our video is only 46 seconds long. So we got to make this thing much shorter. Now you could do it like the way I did it, Mr. Razor Blades and reel to reels here. You can go in and like choppy, 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 which would take you a while, right? Or you can do my favorite thing in the world. You can go to the remix right there on the. So I right click on the song, remix, remix, and enable remix. Boosh, right there. Look at that. Okay, it's analyzing the clip. Okay, all right. It's thinking. Its AI is ingesting the song right now, and you can also see that it knows it's music. See, got the little icon there. It says, "Oh, this is music." Yes, it is. Very good, Sensei AI. Now we want to make this much shorter, though. We want to make this. So, do I want to start the music at the very beginning, or yeah, I think we do.
Andrea says that John sounded like Mickey Mouse for a second.
I did? Well, hello, boys and girls. Most of the time I sound like Goofy. Gosh. All right. So I'm going to drag this target duration. Okay, let me zoom in. Okay, I'm on it's just essential sound panel. Target duration, we want it to be 46 seconds. You could just type it in, or I'm just going to drag it down here. So into the 46-second neighborhood, and let's see how it did. Not bad at all. So let's see. Okay, yeah, that's kind of a music really sets the tone, doesn't it? Of the whole feel of the video. If I had like bluegrass music, it would have a whole different feel. It could be the same video, but it would have a whole different. You think about the music that the real John Williams does for the movies, and imagine if Star Wars if somebody else had done the soundtrack. Can you imagine it? It'd have a whole different feel, wouldn't it? So just keep that in mind, when you're making your choices. So we'll just have this fade out a little bit. So that's not a problem. It kind of fades out anyway. We're just gonna grab this. There we go. Fade out. And okay, so we got a video. We got a video basically, right? Very exciting. Let's see. So right now we just don't have
My
anything.
oldest son Benjamin graduated.
Okay, so a little bit loud when I'm talking there. So that's not a problem either. We have a little tool we can use to help that as well. So loudness, you can click auto match.
From high school, we told him we'd take him on a trip anywhere of his choosing, of course, within reason. He chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
Hear ambient noise there. People in the street should have some horns honking or something. Maybe we could add that, but I could add a helicopter sound effect to that. You could do that. Whee! That was fun. Oh yeah, baby. Look at, by the way, my moment anamorphic lens. Check out that sweet lens flare. Okay.
Line too.
And then there we go. And I can have something at the end say, thanks for watching at the end. But, there you go. I'm going to pat myself on the back now. That was so easy. We made a video. We made a video in 30 minutes. And we're not fired now. It's great. We get to keep our job. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. That shows you the essential sound panel and the new things in Premiere Beta that are very exciting to me, obviously. And I hope that you will be inspired to go and make your own dastardly creations. So anyway,
Andrea says, "Woohoo!" Zephyria, clap emoji.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that. So, does anybody have any questions or like? I'm
Concerns.
I'm here. Concerns, recipes. Erica, hey, you too. Hi, Erica. Glad you made it. So yeah,
it's cool.
that's it. I'm open for questions if anybody has anything. So yeah. Oh, I didn't show you the auto ducking thing. Show that real quick. That's one thing that you can do. So you see, there's okay. Sorry, backtracking a little bit here. When we're doing our music, you see on the music you have this thing here says ducking. It is not working on duck calls or your impressions of Daffy Duck. Although that would be fabulous because he's one of my favorite cartoon characters. Ducking, you press this right here, and what it'll do is it will duck against dialogue. And then you can generate keyframes. And what it'll do, you see there, it made some, let me scroll down just a little bit here. I can also expand this just a tad. What am I doing? Zoom in here. So you see that it made a couple points here. So this is the part where I'm talking, and that it lowered the music just a little bit. But when I quit talking, it brings the music back up. So watch.
Anywhere of his choosing, of course, within reason. He chose Sin City, Las Vegas.
So yeah, hope that. And you can always just go in. It's like, that's a little too much. I don't like that. I want the music a little louder too. Let's do that. You can always tweak it on your own. Nobody says you can't. So yeah, okay, that's it. That's it for now. Goodbye. No, anybody questions? I'm here. Hit me.
No questions.
No questions.
Just
okay.
Yeah.
We let's see. We ate at Tao's, Delmonico's, which was really expensive. I mean, the food is great, but I mean, I don't know, man. It was pretty pricey.
Like Italian cuisine, yeah.
One of the best places we ate at was this little Chinese buffet. It was really good. Yeah, but yeah, good food everywhere. Every corner, there's someplace amazing. Oh, some Brazilian place that was really good too.
I think Colin is there now. Colin Smith, and he went
to see
the
I hate that
YouTube
guy.
show at the.
Well, Colin's just amazing anyway. You know, I love living vicariously through Colin, especially when he's traveling. Vegas
And
is
just the Vegas
pricey.
is pricey. Yeah.
It is. You can find some good deals, but overall, yeah, dude. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Cool.
Anyway, yeah, that's it, Andrew.
Nice. Great stuff. So let me let everyone know where they can follow you online.
Okay.
So yeah. John is on Facebook at Pixelingo Media, on Behance at Pixelingo, and Instagram at Pixelingo JW. And I always say to subscribe for more Photoshop and Lightroom or AI art and digital art focused live streams and Adobe, of course, and tutorials at youtube.com/digitalartdrew. That's youtube.com digital art drew. And if you didn't get that, that's digital art drew on YouTube. And then I wanted to remind everyone, and John wanted me to remind everyone as well, that there is where is it? Yeah, here it is. There is a Video Creators Virtual Summit, which is free to attend, but it also has VIP pass options. So you can watch it on your own time and watch the recordings long after the event. It's free while it's live, and that you can access, which I will be posting to the recording on the YouTube in the description, but you can access that at bit.ly/video-creators-virtual-summit. So yeah, I'll be posting that link, the Video Creators Virtual Summit, and they'll be going over Adobe Premiere Pro and other wonderful apps. And we have some comments here.
Wonderful hyphen apps.
And Zephyria says it was easy peasy eventually.
Eventually, yeah, I know. Well, it has never been easier because, again, if you caught this before, but if I can do this, okay, so there,
Well,
no
you did a great
excuse.
job. And then Happy Teach Andrea says, thanks so much for another fun episode with John.
Thanks for
on
being here.
Digital Art Drew channel.
Oh boy.
Cool. So yes, thanks everyone for watching.
Yes,
And,
thank you for being here.
Oh, and then a shout out. So if you watch this through the groups, thank you. And if you did not know, I run the Photoshop and Lightroom group on Facebook. So come join facebook.com/groups, Photoshop Lightroom group, as well as the AI art and digital art group, facebook.com/groups, AI art, digital art. And yeah, Photoshop and Lightroom group, I think passed 381,000 recently.
Oh, did it? My word.
And AI art group 36,000, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Fantastic. Wow, dude. Congratulations. Great job, Andrew. Thanks for doing all that, man.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being part of it too, as well, helping in the groups.
Yeah. Sure.
So yeah, and Zephyria says thank you, John, as well.
Thank you, Zephyria. Good to see you.
All right, so thanks everybody, and do keep your eye on the groups and my Digital Art Drew YouTube channel for other live events with John. And upcoming next week is planning on doing another live with the Firefly 4. So doing some Adobe Firefly magic.
Madness will ensue.
Cool. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye. Have a good weekend.